Hello, my sisters. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all fantastic and fabulous as usual. This is Teresa, and welcome to the channel. This is a place for you, my sisters, a place that you can come and feel comfortable, and we'll talk about anything on our mind because we can. So, today on the agenda is menopause. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are talking about menopause again because it's what we do. And a lot of us, we're in that stage of our lives that we are going through that. So we're facing these things. And so it's good to talk about. And so, what is menopause? Oh my goodness. Basically, in layman's term, menopause is when your period has stopped. You have stopped seeing your period. Basically, that's menopause. There's a longer medical term for it, but when you break it down, that's what it is. It's just when you stop seeing your period. And with that comes all kinds of, I call it side effects, but it's not side effects. It's symptom. It's menopause is just a biological process with physical symptoms, and those physical symptoms including, vaginal dryness. You can have night sweat, cold sweat, mood changes. It just goes on. There's a lot of weight gain. Some people suffer from weight loss, believe it or not. There's weight loss, there's thinning hair, there's loss of breast mass. Normally they have these big breasts, and then with menopause, it just diminishes. And then there's, of course, hot flashes. I did say night chills, where at nights you tend to get cold, you tend to get shivers. You go to bed. I always say you go to bed one way and you're going to wake up the next way, because you'll put on your full pajamas because you may get some night chills, and in the middle of the night you're getting hot flashes and you're basically naked the next morning you get up. So that's what it is. It's just you don't know what's going to happen to you. It could be anything. And you've got to live with it. Basically, that's it. You've got to live with it. But I say, it's a transition. It's transitioning from one life to the next. You're leaving your years of having periods and having babies and all those good things, and now you're transitioning into a life of no babies, no period. You're looking for grandchildren, hopefully, and life of freedom from periods and period pains and PMS and the whole 9 yards. But we have other things to contend with that comes with menopause. So you're not in the clear as yet, but it's all part of life. It's part of life that we have to go through. And you know what? We are going to go through it the best way we can. We're going to go through it, and we're going to still be fabulous because that's how we roll. We're going to suck it up and we're going to actually be able to talk about it and tell the others that's coming up behind us what to expect, how to deal with it, what to look forward to. And so that's what I want this platform to be about, is that we can talk about the things that are bothering us during menopause. Um, Hash it out. Sometimes they are things that one person does that will benefit others. You know, you may have a tried and true method or remedy that can remedy something, like, okay, thinning hair. You may have something that can aid someone with thinning hair or severe dry skin, because you do go through that severe dry skin. You may have something that will remedy the dry skin. And so we're here to share with each other what we can do, what we have done. I have done quite a bit. I have some stuff in my bag, in my arsenal. Yes, you know, that aids a lot of things. And so for some women, they don't go through a lot of stuff. I didn't go through a lot. I have maybe a couple of times where I have hot flashes, and it wasn't big hot flashes, it was mild hot flashes. And I probably still have a way to go. If it wasn't for my period stopping, I wouldn't even know I was in menopause, because I just didn't. You have people that went through the bad mood. I didn't go through the bad mood. The mood changes. I really didn't go through that. Sleep problem. I've always had sleep problem from ever since. I've never been a sound sleeper. I go to bed at a certain time, get up. That was never me. Never. I go to bed whenever I feel like. That's usually 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. That's me. Always. It's always been that. So it's not, that's not a menopause thing. I hope it would have been different for menopause. I'd start going to bed like at 9 o'clock at night, but that didn't happen. A loss of breastfulness. Oh no, I still got these babies here. They ain't going nowhere, I think. And I did suffer from irregular periods. That was one of the things that I suffered from, but that's about it. That's about it. That's all I went through. A lot of women, they have to go through, I'm trying to remember. They have to go through hormone therapy because their menopausal years are so dramatic that they have to do that. Thank God I didn't have to do that. I don't know in the future what the future will hold. But for now, I did not have to go through that at all. But, oh, you know what? Thinning hair. Thinning hair. I was wondering why my hair was thinning. Why was my hair was thinning like that? And I went and I got all the lotions, potions, all of these things put in my hair, and my hair still, I mean, I had long hair at one point, but not thick hair. And so this thinning hair really got to me. And now it's kind of tapered off and it's getting thick back now. But the thinning hair was my big thing. That was my big thing, yes. Thinning hair. Did not like that at all. Hated it. But I mean, it's part of the journey. And we all have to go through that journey of menopause. And I think my menopause came on early because, well, no, I shouldn't say that, because menopause can start in general between 40 and 50. I've seen women in their 30s, 35, that are going through full-blown menopause. So I shouldn't say mine was early. at all. Mine was like 2 years ago, and I was in my 40s. So the age is not really a thing. It really isn't a thing. It's when it comes for you, it comes for you, and that is it. And you just got to prepare yourself. Know the symptoms beforehand. Once you're in perimenopause, where you see your periods are being irregular, then you know, okay, this is perimenopause. I'm heading towards menopause. And so you get to know the symptoms, research the symptoms of menopause. So when they come, you are prepared. And one thing I would recommend you do, speak to your partner. Speak to your partner, because a lot of your symptoms are going to affect them, going to affect your partner. Whether it's your mood change, it's whether you're going through night sweats, hot flashes, thinning hair, dry skin, vaginal dryness, lack of the low libido, don't want to have no sex, loss of breastfulness. They will be affected by this, especially one thing, the mood change. The mood change, the lack of interest in sex, and the vaginal dryness. You've got to let them know these things. You've got to talk to them about these things, explain these things, because these things causes a lot of disruption in relationship. I've seen people break up because of the female going through issues of menopause and the partner not understanding what is going on. The partner will say, oh, my wife she was like this. We've been married for 20 years and all of a sudden she just changed. She don't want to have sex. She is so moody. I can't talk to her. She flies off the handle, and it goes on and on. So this can be detrimental to a relationship if the partner doesn't know what is going on. So I say, educate the partner. Make him understand or make her understand what is going on. And so you'll be better able to deal with the symptoms of menopause, both of you, and not just one person thinking, oh, she's not the same. I don't understand what has changed in her, what's causing this behavior. I'm doing everything I can in this relationship and she's just not cooperating. Well, it's not about her not cooperating, it's that she can't help it. She cannot help it. This is what her body is going through. Her hormones have changed and things are out of whack. So my sister, educate your partners. Let them know the effects and the symptoms of menopause. And it's not going to be forever. This is just, it's a phase. Tell them it's a phase. Yes. And did you know men go through menopause also? They call it midlife crisis. But men go through menopause where their personality seem to change. If they were a nice comely guy, a nice calm guy, at home guy, all of a sudden he wants to go out. All of a sudden, he buys a little sports car. All of a sudden, he changes his ways of his clothing, how he dresses. Now he's dressing like a 21-year-old hippie boy, or he's a smooth talker. They go through menopause. Yes, they do. It's called midlife crisis. And most men go through it. And it's funny. It's funny sometimes when we see these older men and we're like, oh my goodness, he doesn't know his age. Yes, he knows his age, but it's something he's going through. Or he picks up a little, if they're single, they pick up a little teeny bopper on their arm with a cute little sports car, dress to the nines like a 21-year-old. And yeah, that's their way of facing their menopause, their midlife crisis. It is a crisis they're going through. And they don't understand. But we ladies understand. We ladies know what we are going through. And it's good to let the partner know what we're going through. So, my sisters, I am coming to the end of another video. It was great chatting with you. Let me know what symptoms you suffering or have suffered. I shouldn't say suffer. Suffer just means like you're in pain and ache. What symptoms have you gone through for menopause, in menopause or perimenopause, I should say, because in perimenopause you can start having little issues also. So let me know in the comment below, and I'll ask you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can hear other videos and see other videos that I upload as soon as I upload it. This is a young channel. This channel is a baby in diapers. And I'd like this channel grow to at least get out of diapers. So subscribe, my sisters, and I will see you in another video. Continue to be fabulous. Continue to be your unique self. And I will catch you in another video. Ta-ta.